Hello traders, welcome to another exciting video on Trading Channel. In this video, we're going to be doing a brief review of the trading system we're using for our second challenge, the linear regression bots. And surprisingly, it passed this challenge. I believe we have a live stream that is still on for this robot here. We started trading with these bots I think on the 25th. That was when we bought the prop firm account on the 25th of February, and I think it was a duration of about 2 weeks and 1 day. I guess that's about 11 trading days. So we started trading on the 27th of February, and on the first day we made a loss of about 3%. This was, I think you can see the trade here. This was a buy trade here, and we stopped out here. All right, you can see we had a 3% loss, and it was, very difficult. And if I zoom in here, just for you guys to see this here, let me just disable this stuff here. So you can see the first trade here was a buy trade. Here. We had a loss here, and I personally closed out this trade at this point. All right, I closed out this trade manually because it's a prop firm challenge. We don't have a stop out system integrated, and we're about 3% down. So I didn't want it to, get up to 5%, else would lose the account. So I closed this trade. And when we did, the price rallied back up. So you can see here, I wouldn't have lost as much. Okay. But in turn, we had a buy trade here, which was also profitable. We closed out here 175, and we came back up to probably 1% overall drawdown. And you can see how the rest of the trades went. Now this bot doesn't have a stop loss or a take profit. All right, it's the kind of trade that monitors the open of every candle and the close of the previous candle, and then enters the trade during that period depending on the direction it's going. So if it's a buy trade, it's going to open a buy position. If it's in a neutral position, it's going to close which of the previous position it was, a sell or a buy. And if it's in sell position, it's going to close probably buy position and go into a neutral position. That's if it was in a buy position. Okay, so you can see the rest of the trades here. It was a lot of trades. You can see we had a lot of trades here. And surprisingly, I think it was on Monday, we had a percentage equity of about 0.6% profit. We ended up passing the same challenge on Monday. You can see the series of trades here. We had 124, 112 loss. We had this rest of trades that ended up in profit. Now we are going to go to the second phase, but before that, let's just look at the account here. This is the account analyzer on MFF. You can see the trade we had. We had an equity of 811, balance of 811 as well. And you can see how the graph looks like. Okay, you can see we had, like I said initially, we had a loss of about 3% on our starts, and we proceeded to go downwards, upwards, downwards, upwards, and then we hit our take profit here. You can see profit target reached here, and you can see trading history, trading days, and then okay, so this is the account 2 that we were just given. This is you can see everything here is empty, and we're going to load this account now on our robots, and then we are going to open it. I think we're going to do that now, so I'm just going to do that now. Okay, so as you can see, we've currently loaded up our second account here. I'm just going to proceed to go to my trading apps here, and then go to my this is the linear regression trader. You can see for USD CHF. I'm just going to load up the bot here. This is the actual application, and this is the model. So a model is like binary file that is being loaded up by the application, and it's being used to predict the future direction of the market. It doesn't necessarily get it 100% of the time, but you can see that we currently use this model to pass this funded account challenge. This model has been trained from I think 2012 up to I think 2015 or 16 thereabouts, and then the rest of the years were predicted, and it was actually very profitable. So, and also the LRO trader here is the application. Now this application is the one that is currently on Trading Kernel Stack. I haven't yet released this model. The reason why I haven't released it yet is because the model has some sort of data leakage. I added some form of future data which I wasn't supposed to add in the prediction, right? So I just decided to just run it and see how it performs. But surprisingly, it's doing well. And I'm open about this because I want you guys to know the kind of robots that you're using to trade in the forex market. Forex trading, while predicting future data, you need to use lags, but I used lags and I also added some form of future data as well. Right, I just want to inform you of that. So if you're going to be using this robot, you need to be aware that we are using future data. All right, so I'm just going to load up the LRE trader now. And also, while this is loading up, I also have bots that we are currently working on, the neural rampage bots. This is bots that uses the Shreya strategy for Bitcoin, and it trades on forex. But here we also added some form of machine learning in order to filter out the strategy and make the strategy even better, and we got even better results. And this is what we are going to be using on the strategy. We've currently tested it out on gold and it seems to work very well, including trading costs. And we're going to be releasing this soon. It has no form of data leakage whatsoever, and we're also going to be testing this as well. Initially I was expecting this robot to this LRE trader robot to fail on the first test, but it passed the first test on a demo account where we did $10,000 test, and we ended up with about, I think, 10.11% equity rather. And then we moved on to the MFF account where we have made an 8% profit, and now we are also going to move to the stage 2 where we're expected to make 5% profit. And maybe if we pass this challenge, I'm going to take down this robot and then we're going to go for another challenge with the neural rampage bot. So here at Trading Kernel, we try to make things easy for you. We give you everything you need, and our robots are affordable, they are cheap, and we try as much as possible to be honest with you. I feel that's what is the most important thing while in finance. So looking at our bot here, we've currently loaded this up. As you can see, the coin position is neutral. The symbol is USD and the lot size is a static lot size of 0.5. Now I know you must be wondering, right, why is this bot not like other conventional forex robots that loads on the MT5 application? So it's not. It doesn't mean it doesn't need the MT5 application to trade. It needs the MT5 application to trade, but it doesn't work on the MT5 application. It's a standalone bot, but it uses the MT5 application to execute trades. Right, that's how it works with Python. With Python, we do the independent financial analysis. We import the data from the MT5, we perform our financial analysis, and in turn we execute trades on the MT5 as well. So you can see we are currently in a neutral position for USD CHF. The stats is not running and the lot size 0.5. And as you can see, the model here is very important, all right? Because if you load it without a model, it's going to tell you that it cannot find the model. All right, so as you can see here, we also have another window here. This is our terminal window. In case you have any issues or errors with regards to your application, the terminal window is going to display that error, and then you can copy that error and then send it to us, and then we are going to send you a fix, right, of what to do. Usually it's going to be where you are not connected to the internet, or you are not connected to your broker, or you're having connection issues with your broker, or maybe there is some sort of issues. All right, that way we are going to help you work it out. All right, so as you can see here, we have our terminal. I'm just going to open up our MT5 terminal here. So this is our MT5 terminal. Then I'm going to click on this robot here. All right, I've clicked on this robot, and next I'm going to just click on start trading. Right, so you can see it's now running. USD CHF shows now running, and the lot size 0.5. Right, so it's going to take a trade soonest. Right, you don't have to bother about anything, just close it, and just going to minimize the charts here, and I'm going to tap on this here in order for me to see clearly what we are doing. Okay, so this is how it's going to be here for the next few hours. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at the support at trading channel. I'm more than happy to assist you. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.